Yo, Wagwan Natty Chin is that guy. Not Nation salutes. We are doing some videos today, Freeform Friday, and I did get a comment the other day saying, yo man, why don't you do any female Freeform Fridays? Something like that. And I agree, there needs to be more females on this channel in general. So today we're looking at MAMAYASHI collection, handmade clothing artist from Jamaica. So make sure you stay tuned, stay subscribed. This is that place you come to watch YouTube videos about dreadlock content. Blah. I think that today's video will be quite good. I am looking into Conqueror Dread as well, so stay tuned for that video. In the meantime, MAMAYASHI collection is keeping it real Congo, real freeform. Let's take a look at her locks. First things first, let's find her Insta. There it is. Designer from Jamaica, real low key with the 14,000 followers. Although here we are seeing her with the classic Bob Marley tam Jamaica knit, and these are in fact great for holding your locks up out of your neck area to keep your neck cool, because or if they're damp or wet and you want to try and dry them out a bit, or you just don't want them to get dusty, these are great for having. Looking at her locks though, as of recent pictures we can see how queen like they are. They are just natty and thick, mad huge beads, and look like they're wood beads happening in her locks as well. So I mean, of course these are years and years and years of growth happening on these locks. No twisting, no interlocking, just letting her hair grow. A photo with her hair freeforms braided back. So you still can braid freeforms in their own fashion. Depending on your shape and your size of your freeforms are all going to braid differently, but I'm sure there's a way you can find a way to twist them up into a bun. Not saying they're going to be the most even shaped dreadlock bun you've ever had, but that goes hand in hand with having freeform locks. So we can see that they are lengthy down to her belly button at least. Marcus Garvey Awards, amazing. So when we see MAMAYASHI's dreads, more of an up close picture, we can see the freeforms happening. In this stage of the game we do see some sun dyeing, sun kissed of the locks on the top mainly. There's actually a pretty defined line between the sun kissed part and the unsun kissed part on this dread, and this will be just from the way the dreads fall and are in the sun day to day. But mad length, they're actually pretty square, rectangular with rounded edges, opposed to like perfect cylinders like these ones at the front. The ones at the front usually tend to become cylindrical like this. Looking at her root, this looks like a bunch of Congo, to be honest. Not much twisting or anything going on over there, but you know, photos like this just show her length happening. And to get this length, you know, you're going to be in the game at least 10 years plus. Especially females, hair tends to grow a little slower. This must be her son as well, and he's got some freeforms happening as well. That's really dope to see mother and son growing their hair naturally. And this is a great shot of her rectangular Congos, because you can see down here the baby buds would have been right here, and then it grew into a thicker Congo, and that one kind of stayed flat. And even these ones, like this is fat, and then at this point it would have been two dreads, and then they would have been one dread each down there. Like the tyranny of Congos is what's happening here. But it's crazy to see like how smooth they actually get. They are a little fuzzy on some places. You can see this does start to happen. It's basically the loose hair kind of working itself back into the dread. Mad thickness on this lock happening right here. Of course with hair like so you can still do updos. Even though it's lengthy and thick, you know, it's still pliable in ways unimaginable. Of course you can rock the dread bun with your own locks. No rubber band needed. or of course you can rock a scarf around your head, keep them down. Naturally blunted tips on some of these, and the roots on the scalp looking pretty healthy, almost like a vampire V going on at the front here. But that's great. She's got plus hairline. Usually people are losing it here. She's got an extra bit. It's so healthy. So I mean, it's amazing. Really cool to see the front locks that are really small, opposed to, you know, the big natty ones that we know Mamayashi for. A little bit blurry, but you can see the bluntiness of these tips here as well. A lot of fuzzies in her hair, actually, and stuff like this. This is like some dread crud fluff. Could even be signs of mold, to be honest. Like, if you ever look at your dreads and you're noticing patches of green and gray like this, dig a little deeper into the dread, because it might end up being fluffiness, and that is not healthy looking, to be honest, because that is a red flag in all opinions on dreads right there. Because if you are washing your locks often, or you just don't get all the water out or the residue out of your hair, it will start to build like this. So a little curious on what is really happening here. I'm sure some of these are lint and fuzz, like that looks like lint and this looks like fuzz, but this looks like mold and that looks like mold to me. We'll have to check back with that, but you can see the parting on her dreads at this point here, and it's pretty much random. There was no parting really happening, and the new growth is like inches upon, it's like 3-4 inches before it even starts to dread. So that will happen. That's why the afro stage is needed when you are on your lock journey, freeforming. Freeforms grow from the afro stage. So unless you don't have afro hair, it'll grow from whatever the new growth is. If it's afro or not, it starts from there. So you need that little bit of base movement. But with that being said, I'm going to call this video here Mamayashi in the bag. Go check out her clothing as well. Instagram here is up. And you guys make sure you definitely check out the daily vlog channel. New videos every single day. And also the Not Nation Instagram page is happening. Just hit 200 followers there. Mob Media just hit 2,000 followers on Instagram. So holler back on both of those. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out, one love, Not Nation salutes. I still have t-shirts for sale. Etsy stores, link in description. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
I would love, I'm all about women empowerment. So in the long run, I would love to have the collection fund some kind of woman, maybe home or women shelter, that kind of thing here in Jamaica. That would be amazing.